We're actually using the 2019 LUPA rates to actually come up with our numbers. About $1,100 was the cost of a LUPA. But if you look on the left, you see the actual LUPA threshold, the number of HRGs that are affected by that. So 2 visits, there's 94 HRGs affected by the 2-visit LUPA threshold, or 22%. And you can see 4-visit LUPAs is the highest area, which is 137 or 32%. And then if you look at your graph to the right of the screen, you can actually see that math that I talked about, how a visit can actually cost you about $1,100 for missing 1 visit. Maybe because you didn't have the staff to be able to do it, or maybe because you wasn't using a 30-day calendar and you placed your visit just 1 day late after the 30-day billing period. So I think this is significant. Even if you have to pay someone to do a visit or start a care a little bit more than you would normally pay them, that cost is a lot less than this $1,100 that you stand to lose if you actually do a LUPA visit or hit a LUPA threshold. And this is just explaining that a little bit better. I'm just going to quickly walk you through this. This is a case where we're on a 30-day calendar. Our LUPA threshold is 6 visits. We have a 30-day billing period. Our start of care started on a Thursday, and our end of billing is right here on a Friday. I call that an EOB, or end of billing. When I scheduled this patient originally, I had scheduled to prevent that LUPA. And if you'll look here, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 visits scheduled. So I was well out of that LUPA range. This would have been a full visit episode payment. But what happened is, instead of getting in all those visits, the patient went to the hospital. And you can see we did everything right. We front-loaded our visit. The patient still went to the hospital on a Monday and remained in the hospital for a little over 2.5 weeks. They came home from the hospital on Thursday. Now, I should get out there and do my visit on Friday, but I have my director of nursing out in the field doing admissions. I have every nurse scheduled at 6 visits, and even my LVNs at 7 and 8. I have no way to get out here and see this patient on Friday. So I'm going to move that visit to Saturday and let my weekend nurse actually do that visit. By moving that visit to Saturday, I just caused a LUPA because I only did 5 visits instead of 6. So that cost $1,100. What I could have done is, when I saw that here on Friday, I didn't have the staff available, I could have externally posted this visit to Axxess Care, and nurses, and they would have to be RNs because this is a resumption of care visit, nurses would have applied for that visit. I would have offered a certain rate to go out and do that resumption of care. I might even have put $100 on that ROC visit because that's how important it is I get out and see that patient. And I would have had multiple nurses applying for that. Generally, within the first 2 to 4 hours, you already have applicants for your particular visit. And at that point, I could select the applicant that I best liked, maybe one I had a relationship with, and I could have scheduled that visit and prevented that LUPA. That's the actual power of Axxess Care.